Hey everybody, today we're going to do a quick review of what's in this box here. And this is, let's see if we can get my stick out over here, open this bad boy up. Well, you can see right there. This is the Kizer Wakulla. And it is designed by custom knife maker and designer Steve Jernigan. I'll tell you what, I went and looked him up, and just because I hadn't heard of him, if you look at some of his designs and some of his story, it's pretty cool. Check him out. He's got a lot of really expensive knives out there, and he's been doing it for a long time. So it's kind of cool just to find out about somebody else. All right, comes in the cool box like all the good Keizers do, the hard black box, and it comes with the cloth, and of course your Keizer pouch here. Open this up. Here we go. This is the Wakulla. Check that out. It's kind of pretty. Very cool looking. Alright, now look, this is what's cool about it and kind of what's a drag about it. There's a couple ways you can open this. You can open this kind of like this mini flipper tab here, and you can get up here on the thumb stud and give it a go, and then sometimes that mini flipper tab gets in your way. So that's a little bit annoying there. You have to be perfect, and then every once in a while it doesn't catch right if you don't flick it right. And if you look, lefties, you're going to have to learn how to do it with the little tiny flipper. It's just kind of annoying there. See how that didn't lock up all the way? Alright, a buddy of mine lent this to me, and I'm afraid he might be a little disappointed in this. But if you use the flipper tab, it's pretty good. Alright, let's get into this real quick. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, just over 3.5 inches of, maybe like 3.6 inches of S35VN on that blade. It's got a cool little cutout and swedge here. You can get your thumb in there if you need to do some work. Maybe I'm just not trusting that lock because it wasn't shutting up. But this thing is locked up solid right there, so you have to worry about that. I'm putting fingerprints all over the blade. Let me get out my trusty wipey cloth here. Check that out. I got the little Keizer there, a little blade description there, I think. Yeah. And the Wakulla on the back. Very cool. Alright, let's check out the handle here, folks. Alright, what you're looking at is 1, 2, 3, 4, just over 4.5 inches of titanium. Really nice shine titanium. I thought it maybe was stainless there for a little bit, but that's titanium on that. Got a kind of a cool little clip here, little kind of a elegant looking clip. It's not going to really stick out of your pocket a whole lot and draw a lot of attention. It almost looks like you'd have a pin in there, wouldn't it? But that's pretty cool there. I like the gripping on here just because it's a little bit different than what Keizers usually come with. And let me tell you, when this thing is clicked open, it feels really good in hand. The only problem I'm having with it is, well, a couple things. The thumb stud is almost not useless, but just annoying. Especially, see how it's just my hand, but look right there, it catches the finger. I don't know if a skinnier finger would be any better, but even back here, unless you keep your thumb down here or your hand down here and open it this way, it's going to catch you. So it's kind of a, I hate to say it about that, but it's kind of a design flaw kind of thing. So it kind of catches you. Now if you're opening it this way, it snaps right open, so that's not a problem. Just the thumb stud becomes kind of useless, or not useless like I said, but just kind of a pain to use sometimes. But it's well finished. It's got that cool Keizer swirl on the pivot, which I like. It's got some decent jimping up here. Not really aggressive, it's not going to cut into your hand. Everything feels really good on this knife. And if you get used to that, and I like it because it's different. I like that the way it opens. You know how I like different stuff. I like it. I bet you could open it this way too if you got better at it. Ow! No. Ow. What did I do? Gosh, I'm a wuss. Alright, here we go. Try that again. Anyways, I bet you could make it a front flipper if you were good at it, which I'm not coordinated enough to do, apparently. Well, we got it kind of that way, but then got lock issues. Now, there's a little bit of lock stick on this one. I don't know if that's a common issue with this knife. Just a tiniest bit. Not a whole lot. But once it's locked into place, if you do that finger swipe thing and don't worry about the thumbs, this thing is locked up. No play, no anything. And it just becomes a really elegant, like a lot of Keizers are, just kind of an elegant EDC knife, which feels really useful. It's got a slight recurve on that blade. Just, can you see that slightly? Let's put it on the box here so we can see that recurve. Can you see that? Just a little tiniest bit of recurve on that blade, which I like. I do like recurves on blades, so. Alright, flip that up. I was given permission to flip this as much as I want to, so nanny boo-boo on Yoo-hoo. See, if you use that finger thing, it just works really well. Okay, let's get the scale out here. Let me see if I can find it. There he is. Alright. Let's check out how much this bad boy weighs real quick. Alright, no. Let's start at 0. 4.2 ounces. That's nothing. That's nothing. You stick that in your pocket. It's awesome. Just a good EDC. Nice and thin. Slim through the back there. Let's see what we got in grams here. 119 grams. That's hardly, not hardly anything, but it's not really substantial. Not horrible. Especially compared to what we carry on this channel. The beast we're used to. Take this away. Alright, let me bring out a couple knives. See if we can compare this to some knives here. Here is, I just got this in. Can't have enough of these. Here's the Rat 1 by Ontario. So there's a size comparison. Rat's a little bit bigger on the handle, but if you look at the blade length, it's about the same. Let's see here. Let's see if I can stab myself nicely on camera here. Especially if you look at the useful edge of the blade. So there you go. Now you got a lot more handle on the Rat. Not that you'd need it. That's a good knife, the Rat. I mean, if you don't have a Rat, even an AUS 8 Rat. I know they came out with the D2 and everybody flipped out. But shoot, the AUS 8 Rat was a hit before the D2s came out. Alright, here's a great EDC. There's the American Lawman by Cold Steel. And you can kind of tell, of course, the Cold Steel's got a little more handle on there. But it's all in that. Let's see the thinness through the back. Look how thin that Cold Steel is. Well, that's a nice knife. I'll tell you what, American Lawman. Whew. That's a great knife. Alright, so there you go. The Kizer Wakulla, a Steve Jernigan design. It's got the S35VN, and I haven't had any issues with, man, just the way S35VN's kind of dropped off the earth on Super Steel. But I like S35VN. It's fairly easy to sharpen, and it keeps an edge fairly well. I mean, it's especially a working edge. So you're not going to go wrong with that. Let me get these off here before I scratch up his knife. I don't want to do that. Alright, let's see what else we can do. I don't think I have anything else that really compares to it. But that's about it. Like I said, just a quick look at this. Cool clip. Oh, excellent lanyard hole. Look at the size of that thing. You can put a nice lanyard. You could put some, what is it, the 1100 cord through there. It's not this big, but you wouldn't want this. This is kind of an elegant. You might not even want a lanyard on this knife. You're carrying this thing to church. There you go. You want to mess that up. You know, you're waiting for the people to get baptized. And it always takes a while. The pastor's back there changing clothes, and everybody's reaffirming stuff, and then you're just stuck in the aisle, and maybe you just want to, you know, take out and carve up some offering envelopes. This one's perfect for it. You know, maybe you put Jimmy Slash was here in the back of the pew. I don't know. Maybe, who knows? Now you don't go to that church anymore because they kicked you out. All right. Get over to Facebook. some cool stuff going on over there. We're fixing to do some giveaways, or we've been doing some giveaways. We're going to do another one pretty soon here. Check it out. A lot of cool people to talk to. It's a good way to show off your knives. You know, if you want to say, hey, this is what I got today. A lot of people want to do that. This is, like I've said before, this is kind of a one-way street. Me saying, hey, look at this. And Facebook gives you a chance to go, hey, look at this. This is my this. And everybody will be excited and glad, and it's pretty cool over there. There's a lot of cool stuff. And people selling knives, and people you can trust to buy knives from, and that's always cool too. It's always good to have a little haven of honesty to get to maybe purchase something. I guess that's it. And thank you for letting me borrow this. I appreciate it. I'll get this out to you ASAP. And I will talk to y'all later.